What's up, everybody? It's Blowover Productions here, and today we are going to be kicking off race number 27 of the Netflix Lower Series in Season 2 off at Kansas Speedway today. And with that being said, let's talk about these points. In first place is going to be Max Stenson, followed by Evan McAllister, Crazy Bob, Nick DiCaprio, Gia Tran, Chase Smith, Olivia Dean, Jonas Walter, Rob Sadu, Justin Joey, Nerna Mom, Roy Rodriguez, Random Mazepin, Zakir Reedus, Joshua Rodriguez, and Evan Ferran are in the danger zone to be eliminated. And speaking of the eliminated, we have Joseph Stalling, followed by Puerto Rico, William O'Donnell, Madi Obeid, and Damon Wool and Eli Tabor, who have been eliminated from this season's playoffs. So they unfortunately did not make it in, and those on the cutoff are highlighted in orange. Now with that out of the way, let's talk about our lineup for today. On pole position, we actually have Madi Obeid on Team Worldwide Racing, which is actually kind of a surprise because I don't think he's been on pole before. And on his outside on the point is the number 95 of Joseph Stalling for Team Tiger 2, driving his number 95, sponsored by the U.S. Army, as we all know and love him. Very good stuff we saw here from Eli Tabor yesterday. He's right there in the third row. Then we can't forget about points leader Max Stenson in the number 90. He's driving his cool race scheme today. Looks very good. And his rival Justin Joey is right on the outside. Next up we have Nerna Mom, who won our last two races. She went 2 for 2 at Daytona and Darlington, so she won our last broadcasted and non-broadcasted races. So she's doing pretty good the last couple races. Let's see if she can go 3 for 3 today and do a hat trick. And then finally we have the number 41 of the Z Spreader, who is doing his 4th start here in the Netflix Lower Series in Season 2. His first was at Michigan. That was the 23rd race, and now we're on the 27th. So like I said, this will be his 4th start, so we'll see how he does here today. But with that out of the way, the pace car is going to pull in. We got 41 laps here today, folks. Stage 1 is going to end on lap 10, so with that being said, the green flag is out in the air. Let's go racing at Kansas. Coming in turn 1, the leaderboard has been activated. The Rodriguez brothers both way far back in the field, 23rd and 24th. Got to update that so it says Joshua and Roy, or J and R, so that we can tell the difference for those who don't know the numbers. But Roy is the 18, Joshua is the 97. Coming into the front stretch once again, Random Mazepin, Joshua and Roy's boss actually, is in second and is all over the back of the number 7 car right now. Madi might not hold this lead for long. Let's see how the rest of the field reacts. So we got the inside line getting a great run right now. Coming onto the back straightaway, Madi Obeid continues to lead them on lap number 2 of 10 in stage 1. Madi has fallen way back actually. Random Mazepin must have pulled a move on him because he is way far behind the 43 now. His teammate and boss Eli Tabor and Max Stenson respectively are both catching up to the rest of the field right now. And they're not doing half bad because Max is actually one of the best drivers in Yackers, if I do say so myself. But Random Mazepin is still leading. That number 90 is catching up, and Eli is actually ahead of Max, which is quite a surprise. He didn't do too good in the truck race, but he is here now. And he is doing very great. He's up to second. Random Mazepin for Los Hermanos leading him. Lap number 4 now here at Kansas. Another WRT driver joins the top 5. This time it'll be Evan Ferran. All the WRT cars are in the top 5 right now. And then we got one lone Los Hermanos car in the form of Random Mazepin. But now Jonas Walter and Cody Gomez are going to sweep the 7 up out the way. And now the other cars are going to start to catch up to him here. Roy Rodriguez is making gains. Look at that. He's already up into the top 10 now, I believe, once the leaderboard updates here. Lap 6 now. Roy Rodriguez in 14th. If the leaderboard hasn't updated, it just did, and he's in 11th right now, actually, just behind Olivia Dean. And he might make a move on her as well very soon. She's already up on the outside, losing positions. So we'll see how long that lasts for her. Random Mazepin still continuing to lead. The WRT cars are catching up. Eli Tabor steps out behind Max Stenson, going to move him up on the outside. And now Evan Ferran is going to move up into the top 3, battling side by side with Max Stenson for 3rd place. Down the back straightaway, Max is getting like his butt handed to him by his own drivers, which he's actually probably very proud of them for doing because he's holding off Jonas Walter on that outside. And he's probably going to settle into 4th place here real easily, as he allows his drivers to catch up to Random Mazepin and possibly take the stage sweep. Now, Random Mazepin is a very good driver, so we'll see if he can take the win here today. And William O'Donnell is starting to fall back hard on the field. They're starting to bunch up here. We'll see if they can keep it together. Down the back straightaway, once again, we're looking at Damon Wool. We're going to move back up to the action here. WRT cars are still kind of together. Madi has passed Jonas and Cody again. And now all the WRT cars are once again in the top 5 battling for the lead against Los Hermanos driver Random Mazepin. Evan Fran up on the high side, losing a lot of momentum. Madi is trying to hold off Cody and Zakir, but it might not work because Zakir is going to step out behind Cody. And now they are just holding off both the inside and outside lane for Max and Eli right now. So we'll see if they can continue to do that long enough, but it might not be enough because we've got 2 laps to go in stage number 1. Random Mazepin now starting to lose a little bit of ground to the 34 and 90. The WRT cars could catch up here. Speaking of WRT, Justin Joey all the way in last place. Well, not anymore. He just passed William O'Donnell, but now he is going to looking back at the racing action, we're coming off turn 4. Eli Tabor and Max Sensen are kind of tandem drafting right now, but it's the final lap in stage number 1. Random Mazepin still trying to hold him off. We'll see if Eli and Max can catch up in these next couple of corners. They might not have enough time though. Down on the bottom, now back up top on the back straightaway. Nick DiCaprio is in 10th place for Game Motorsports right now. He's the closest game. Oh no, actually Olivia Dean is in 6th, so she's the closest GM car at the moment. But Random Mazepin is going to come off turn 4, still a big gap over the 34, and he's going to take the win in stage 1. Congratulations to the 43 car in Random Mazepin getting the win there. He did a great job. And it looks like we have our top 10 posted for the stage points. Eli Tabor, Max Stenson behind. Oh, we got Random Mazepin, Eli Tabor, Max Stenson, Madi Obeyed, Zakir Ritas, Olivia Dean, Evan Fran, Roy Rodriguez, and Nick DiCapua and Jonas Walter. And Joshua Rodriguez, other brother of Roy Rodriguez, is actually no, they're not brothers. What the heck? Why did I call them brothers earlier? They're not related. But yeah, they are actually right next to each other. Now Joshua is up to 10th, but stage 1 is already over, and we will be going to the restart very shortly. Once again, congratulations to the 43 for getting the stage 1 win over the WRT cars. I know that must have been a challenge. The only one that actually fell back was Evan. It looks like he's now in 7th, but all other 3 are still there. And Madi just tried to pull out there. I'm not sure what the heck that was. I think he came back in, but he might be going to pit, which we will actually be seeing very soon here. But with that out of the way, we will see you on the restart for stage number 2 at Kansas. Welcome back to Kansas Speedway, everybody. We are getting ready to go green for stage number 2. Random Mazepin is leading the field right now, and Max Stenson is close behind. We are getting double file for the restart, and the pace car is ahead coming to the front stretch. Max Stenson up on the outside, and his proteges taking up the entire second row. Olivia Dean is in the third row alongside Zakir Ritas with her teammate and the other WRT teammate Evan Ferran and Nick DiCapua. In the row behind him, the green flag is back out in the air. Stage 2 is underway. Stage 2 ends on, I believe, lap 20. So we'll see how that goes. Or lap 24, actually, excuse me. Random Mazepin to the lead once again. He's going to block Max Stenson high, and he goes back to the bottom. He's just went up there to block his momentum. Good move there by the 43. Random Mazepin is a very smart, calculated driver, so he's probably going to be making moves like that all day. And now here comes Zakir Ritas for Team Preppy to make his way to the front of the field alongside Eli Tabor and Max Stenson. Roy Rodriguez pushing on the bottom now. He's going to get up to 4th. And whoa, the 8 gets a little sideways. Not sure what that was all about. I think he almost got turned by Damon Wool. A great save there from the 8 car as his teammate Zakir Ritas continues to challenge for the lead. Somebody got in the back of the 8 there, but he saved it. He slid for a long time, though. Well, it wasn't that long to us, but it was probably a while trying to keep that car together. Zakir Reedus and Random Mazepin actually tangled at Watkins Glen before, but the race was not broadcasted. But Random actually ended up being a lap down the whole time, and Zakir Reedus took the win at Watkins Glen because I thought they were actually on the same lead lap, but they were not. So this is not the first time they've been battling side by side, only this time it's actually for the race lead. So we'll see how that works here today. We've got 7 laps to go, 6 now, as we go into lap 19. The stage will be coming to an end very shortly here. Zakir Reedus is trying to catch the 43. A lot of the field is very slow back there. I'm not sure what that is. It's probably your typical slow cars. Oh, no, it's actually not. It's actually some of the good people like Cody Gomez and Nernamon. But, yeah, Gia Tran, Puerto Rico, Evan McAllister, Max, wait, no. That's just the last 4. I forgot. But, yeah, those are actually some pretty decently fast guys. I'm not sure what they're doing back there that's causing them to be so slow. Cody Gomez is actually 3 laps down, so I think he might have crashed or an engine failure or something happened. But Zakir Reedus is caught up to the 43 now, so we'll see how long it takes for him to try to make a pass on Random Mazepin and will Random block, but not for long because here comes Random's driver / teammate in Roy Rodriguez. One of the Rodriguez, I was about to say brothers again, but I keep forgetting they're not related. But, oh, here comes Zakir Reedus down to the bottom, trying to make a move on Random, but he's not giving him an inch. 4 laps to go here in stage 2, and Zakir Reedus is running out of time. Rodriguez is also trying to catch 2 WRT cars follow in Eli Tabor and Mahdi Obaid. Jonas Walter is also their Team Preppy teammate to Zakir Reedus, who just went all the way to the bottom of the track, and now he's going to get around the 43 of Random Mazepin. Roy Rodriguez close behind. Can he get the stage win? Probably not, because he's in 3rd right now, and he's got his boss in front of him. He's probably just going to try to help Random get back to the front, and that's probably not going to take too long because Random's already got some good momentum right now coming off turn 4. Or could the WRT cars possibly catch up and get the stage win? Eli Tabor is their best bet right now. Zakir Reedus is in the lead now with Random Mazepin behind him. Two laps to go in stage number 2. Coming into turns 3 and 4 once again, Random Mazepin is tailgating the 38 right now. Roy Rodriguez is still in 3rd. He's holding behind Roy. No, Roy is holding behind Random. Coming back to the start-finish line. 1 lap to go in stage number 2. The battle will be close coming into turns 1 and 2. 2 Los Hermanos cars versus 1 Team Preppy car. What moves will they make coming onto the back straightaway? Zakir Reedus still leading. Random Mazepin is going to step out underneath him. Now Roy Rodriguez steps out with him, making it 3 wide for the lead. Coming into turns 3 and 4 for the last time. Zakir Reedus losing momentum on the high side. Teammates battling side by side to the line. And stage 2 will end. Roy Rodriguez wins it. What a finish. Imagine that was the finish of the race, guys. This track is notorious for having close finishes like that, I guess, though. But Roy Rodriguez is your stage 2 winner. Random Mazepin second by just 0.02. 0.02 100ths of a second. Cody Gomez is now 9 laps down and the only car not on the lead lap at the moment. Rob Statue was about 23 seconds behind prior to the caution. And I imagine Puerto Rico and Joshua Rodriguez were doing the same. Los Hermanos sweep stage 1 and stage 2. Could they get the race win? Perhaps it'll be kind of like a 3-car thing, how maybe they'll have Random Mazepin win stage 1, where Rodriguez will go for stage 2, and maybe they'll let Joshua somehow get up here and win stage 3. But that might be a bit of a stretch since Joshua is at the exact rear of the pack. But then again, Roy Rodriguez did climb his way up here to first and win stage 2. So we'll just have to see what happens. But I mean, with that being said, it'll all come down to the final stage. So we will see you on the restart for stage 2. top 10 is Roy Rodriguez, Brandon Mazepin, Eli Tabor, Mario Bage, Zakir Reedus, Max Stenson, Jonas Walter, Evan McAllister, Justin Joey, and William O'Donnell. Welcome back to Kansas Speedway, everybody. We are getting ready to kick off the final part of this race at Kansas to see who will take the win here at, well, I don't really know what to call this place because I was going to say the land of corn, but like every state in the Midwest has nothing but corn. So the place that's name gets confused with a really crappy joke. If you don't know what joke I'm talking about, then you're too young, but or you're too mature. Anyways, the pace car is gonna pull in. We are coming double file to the line. Roy Rodriguez is gonna lead us to the green flag alongside Eli Tabor on the outside. The green flag's back out in the air. Los Hermanos versus WRT and Team Preppy. Let's see who gets it. Why do I say that? Because we got two Los Hermanos cars in Roy Rodriguez and Brandon Mazepin. Then we got the WRT cars, Eli Tabor, Mario Bade, and Max Stenson. And then we've got the Team Preppy cars of Jonas Walter and Evan McAllister. But now, here comes William O'Donnell and Justin Joey, two completely different teams battling for the lead. Now Justin Joey climbing his way up here. Eli Tabor is starting to get moved out the way up on the outside, and they wreck going into the wall. Evan McAllister up on her side. She lands back on her wheels. The Carson's going to come out on lap number 30. Big wreck here with William O'Donnell, Max Stenson, and Eva McAllister. Let's see, Max Stenson doesn't have too much damage. I'm pretty sure there's some on the rear, though. Eva McAllister went all the way up on her side, but somehow drove away from that wreck. She's all the way back in 21st now alongside Max and William. Cody Gomez is now 15 laps down. Eva McAllister has some damage on the hood. Whoa, she is going fast. Trying to get her position back on the restart here, but she's going to have to pit. She's got some damage on the back end too. Let's go to the replay and see what happened there. Coming out of turn 4, it looks like Max tried to come down in front of her, trying to avoid Eli Tabor because he was a little bit slower. Thought he could squeeze the gap, but she was there. They almost went to Evan as well. William O'Donnell accidentally clipped the back of the 16. He went up, and when that momentum got her up on her side when she hit the wall, and then William just came and almost finished her off, but luckily she went back on her wheels. And then he slammed into Max Stenson. Very big hits almost all around. I gotta say, maybe the William probably had it the best here, but he was the only one who couldn't drive away from the wreck, so that was kind of ironic. I would say even McAllister was the worst, but she was the first one to drive away from the wreck, so who knows. Here it is from a different angle. Watch this. Oh my gosh. Up in the fence is the 16. She was on for the ride and had nowhere to go, but since she drove away, then that's good for her. Here it is once again. You see Max go around in the background, and then we just barely get to see Eva go up on her side. So, again, very scary wreck there, but she drove away from it, which is a very good sign. Hopefully she doesn't have like a concussion or something, but we will see you on the restart. Welcome back to Kansas, folks. We are restarting on lap 34 of 41 here, which means we're going to have about 7 laps to go. 8 laps to go. The two Los Hermanos cars lead us inside and outside back to the green flag. Double file here. We just had our first wreck all day, so that's I guess that's gonna bunch the field back together in extra time. Two of the Los Hermanos cars gonna lead us back. Justin Joey and Zakir Reedus, and then we have the 7 and the 8 in Mario Bade and Jonas Walter respectively. The green flag is back out. Roy Rodriguez jumps to the lead. We're back arena here at Kansas. Even McAllister slowing up the field big time back there. Damon Wolf struggling to get out the way. Los Hermanos driver, the 43 of Random Zapan, is trying to get up to the front here and be with his teammate. He's trying to hold him off for Roy. Los Hermanos trying to get the race sweep stage 1, 2, and 3. This could be good for them because I'm pretty sure both of them are in the playoffs. I don't exactly remember. Zakir Reedus is trying to get up here. He's not in the playoffs. He only got 1 win this season, but did make the playoffs last season with 2 wins, I believe. Actually, Zakir got 2 wins. No, he got 1. I don't remember. I think it was just 1 win this season, but He still did a pretty okay season. The Z Spreader is up here in 6th. Who would have guessed? The Z Spreader, he's in 5th now actually. Could the Z Spreader pull out a win at Kansas Super Speedway? What the heck is that? Kansas Speedway. And now he's gonna move up to 5th and possibly 4th if he can get around Random Mazepin. And he did. He's up to 4th. Now he's behind Jonas Walter. The Z Spreader making some good moves for Game & Motorsports. Highest placed car right now on the team. So could he do it? Could he get his first win? A little bit of contact there from the 34 and 87. Could he get his first win in the Netflix Lower Series in just 4 starts? That'll be amazing here. Looking through the rest of the field, looks like we won't have too much trouble. We got 5 laps to go now here at Kansas. Random Mazepin catching back up to the 41. The Z Spreader not going to give it up easily. Here comes Roy Rodriguez. He's now slowed up on the 38's bumper. Zakiri is trying to make it around. He's obviously faster. When will he make the move? Now! Down to the bottom in turn 1 and 2. He's going to get around Roy Rodriguez. The Z Spreader gets moved up out the way now by Random Mazepin. It's going to be a battle of teammates here. Team Preppy, Zakir Ritas and Jonas Walter in the 38 and the 8. And Random Mazepin and Roy Rodriguez in the 43 and 18. Battling out for the lead here at Kansas. Which team will take the victory today? We'll find out because we have 2 laps to go here right now at Kansas. The order is perfect. It's Preppy, Hermanos, Preppy, and Hermanos. The 38, the 18, the 8, and 43. Who will take the win? Everybody's going to have to play their cards just right. Roy is sandwiched in between 2 Preppy cars, but Los Hermanos boss Random Mazepin is catching up. Now Jonas Walter is going to move to the bottom. Roy Rodriguez blocks 1 lap to go. White flag out in the air here at Kansas. Roy Rodriguez trying to step out. He doesn't have the momentum. He's still trying to hold off Jonas Walter at the same time. He gets on the corner panel. He's starting to turn him. He stays in the gas and keeps it together. He's still above the 8. Coming into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. He gets back in front of Jonas Walter. Random Mazepin still trying to catch up. He's going to get to the bottom of the 8. Coming out of turn 4, Zakirides is going to hold him off. Get his 2nd win of the season. Zakirides wins at Kansas. What a finish. The 38 car takes the win for Team Preppy here at Kansas Speedway. That Jujutsu Kaisen car hasn't seen victory lane in quite a while. But still, congratulations to him. He finally sees victory lane. Again, I don't know if he won again this season. I don't think he did. But I'll have to check the files for that one. What an amazing race we had here today, folks. Zakir Ritas is your winner for Team Preppy. And I don't think I mentioned this in the truck video, but the next race will be at Bristol Motor Speedway. And it did get repainted, so hopefully the drivers won't be as chaotic there as they are at the older Bristol tracks. We know how crazy it gets there. It's always a flip. But maybe there still will be a flip, and we don't know. So we'll just have to see. But that'll be for the next video, and that's all for this video. So congratulations to Zakir Ritas for winning this race and finally getting his car back into victory lane and getting his team a win here. Jonas helped him a lot. Eva McAllister had a bad wreck. Nernamam and Giotran didn't do anything too productive this race, so they had a pretty interesting race overall. They won the race, had 2 drivers in the top 3. I don't know if Random Mazepin passed Jonas before the line, but I think he held him off. So they had 2 drivers in the top 3. 1 almost went up and over, and then 2 just didn't do much. So congratulations to them. But this has been Blowover Productions. This was the Netflix Lower Series at Kansas. We'll see you at Bristol. So peace.